Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I got another watch for you guys, which is the Pagani Design GMT version, and I got this one from AliExpress. I go with the Batman version because I really like the black and blue, and it is the ceramics bezel. If you go with the Pepsi, it is the aluminum because they have the difficulty in doing the red color on the ceramics, so that's why they do it on the aluminum. And I have wearing this watch for few days now, and I want to feel the watch first before I do the reviews. Okay, so first of all, let's go with the overall dimension of the watch. The case dimension is 40 millimeters. The thickness is 14 millimeters. The lux of the bracelet is 20 millimeters. Lux to lux is 47.5, but when you wear it, you have to accommodate with the protrusion of the bracelet, so it's around 52 millimeters. So if you have a smaller wrist, you might have trouble with the bracelet that look oversized, look bigger than your wrist. For the glass, it is sapphires. The cyclops also sapphires, and I think it's 2 times magnification because I can see that you can see like the numbers clearly, and to my view it look good, it align well. I don't have any problem with this. Now for the bezel action, so I think for this kind of watch Pagani that you got from the AliExpress or different Chinese brand, the bezel is kind of the lottery when you buy it. Some watch it's good, some watch is bad. For mine, I think I got the bezel is so-so. The bezel is pretty much aligned. I don't have any problem with that. For the bezel action, I think it's so-so, I can say, because when you do the click, it doesn't give a very distinctive clicks. It's like click and then it a bit over, so you have to give it back a bit of play, and that's what it is. And throughout the rotation, it's pretty much the same resistance, so I don't have any complaint with that, and it does align well, but and a bit of play there. So but for me it doesn't really bother me that much, and it is the 60 clicks bezels and one directional. It cannot go back, so it's a bit of a strain. When you have a GMT, definitely you should have go back, like it should be bi-directional, not just only one directions. It's a bit strange, but I think it's okay. I don't have any complaint with that. So it's come with the oyster style bracelets, which is pretty nice, no complaint with that. And the clasp also pretty nice. It got the fully meal clasp, which is pretty nice, and it got the, I think, the diver extensions, but small ones. And like for hot day, you do your wrist is expand, and then you can like expand it a bit. It gives you like almost 2 to 3 millimeters to give a bit of comfort. I really like it though. It's like an extra, but if they do the glide lock system, I think it would be better. But here we only have the micro adjust, which only have 3 micro adjusts for the bracelet, so a bit of a bummer. I wish they do the glide lock system, which would be very cool, but you cannot complain with this kind of price. I got it like $90 with the including all of the shipping and everything. So yeah, and the watch also got the exhibition case bags, which is pretty nice. It have a 100-meter water resistance, stainless steel construction. So the watch is fully stainless steel, the case, the bracelets, the clasp, and of course Pagani designs. The movement is Chinese movement. Give a good look at the movement. I think it's pretty nice. A bit of decoration on the router here, and yes, pretty nice. But do remind, if you don't really like the wobbling feeling of the watch, you might not really like it, because when you put it on your wrist and then you flick your wrist, the watch will be like wobbling, as you can see here. I can show you. And it got the screw down crown, which I will show you now. First position is the date and the GMT function. If you rotate up, you change the dates, and if you rotate another direction, you change the GMT hours. And it's not a half-hour jump, it is like a fully adjustable. And the second position, we got hiking, and we can adjust the times. Let me, and the second re-engages, and we can close back the screw down crown. What I really like about the screw down crown and the detail is that when you screw it all the way in, the logo is sit straight. So I really like it. Some of the watch, I know when you screw down the crown all the way in, the logo didn't stand up right. So it's a bit a shame. But for this case, I got the watch, and when you screw all the way down, the logo is very straight. So very nice touch on this. And let's look at the bezels and the dial of the watch. So we have the logo Pagani Design, Explorers, GMT, Automatics, water resistant, 10 bar, 100 meters. And the dates on 3 o'clock, and that's pretty much it. We have the second hand, hours hand, minute hand, and the GMT hands. So the GMT is 24 hours. So basically it shows you the AM and the PM. And with the rotating bezel, what you can do is that it can show 3 different time zone. One, you have your home time, the GMT, which you can set to show a different time zone, and the rotation bezels is another time zone. So let's check out the lume of the watch. So the lume is okay. We got the dial, the hands, the GMT hands, second hands, and the bezel is no lume. And it's fading pretty fast. Let me put it on my wrist and I show you guys how it look like. I have a 6.3 inches wrist, so, and the watch is all tied up for me, and give it a bit of cleans. Okay, here is how the watch look on my wrist. It look pretty good on the 6.3 inches wrist, and it look pretty good. I don't feel it too big or too small. I like the watch is a bit oversized, so I think it look pretty good on the wrist. No complaint here. Look pretty good. Oh, and by the way, I take out all of the adjustable link, so no more adjustable link, and it fit well on my 6.3 inches wrist. So if you got a smaller wrist, you might be having trouble with this one. Yep. And here's the box, and here's all the link. I take it out. No more link. Okay guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and share the video would be a very great help for my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.